Hi folks, back again. This is even more interesting, at least to me. This is Bathrobe Chronicles 114 Part 4. As we speak, I shot those, or I had the other three, and I'm processing them right now. And it wasn't that much of a pain in the butt, but I connected the camera up again, and I just felt the urge to do a number 4. And the reason is there was another point I wanted to make that the point wasn't in my notes, and I forgot about it until now. So I hope you'll bear with me. And I'm not saying anyone else feels the way I feel, but I would hope someone does. What am I getting to? Okay, if let's just assume, we walk into a room of people who we've never seen before. What would attract us to someone? In other words, what's the initial thing that would attract us, to look at someone or maybe want to engage them in conversation, or whatever term you want to use. I think for a lot of us, we would say, at least initially, we would be attracted by how they look. Okay, I think many of us would say that. On the other hand, I think maybe if we were in some kind of social gathering and, little groups of people were here and they're talking and all, and maybe we would overhear a conversation or something, and let me get the old watch going here. Heck. We may be interested by what a person is saying, and maybe we would be inclined to like maybe want to meet that person or whatever. Especially let's just assume that this is these people aren't married and all that kind of stuff, and folks are out for social, and they want to meet people or whatever. Let's put that on there also. So who would we be attracted to and why? I think for a lot of us, at least the initial attraction that might get our attention is physically how someone looks, or maybe possibly how they're groomed, if they're clean, neat, and all that kind of junk. But what I've found, and I'm not saying anyone will agree with me, is that oftentimes we will see someone who we would say at best is ordinary looking, and there would be no physical attraction, whatever that means. But yet once we start talking to this person and get to know this person, assume it's other than just a idle chat or whatever you call it for a few minutes, but if we actually started being around this person, what I have found is that when you get to know someone and you truly like this person, the inner self, as some of you folks might say, but you know what I mean, you get to know them, so to speak, they start looking better. Now, I'm not saying that this is unique to me, at least I hope it isn't. They start looking better. Did they physically change? Of course not. But how we're looking at them and how they look to us now, once we've gotten to know them, they change. It's like a different person. Okay, you guys are going to be throwing rocks at me, and I don't want you to do that. But I guess that's the point I wanted to come back and make, is that for some of us, how a person is actually will change how we view them. And as I said, I could be wrong about all this stuff, but at least from my experience, and conversely, the other happens. We see this playboy kind of babe out there or something, this really snappy looking number, for lack of a better word. You engage her in conversation, and after 2 minutes you're wondering, let me get the heck out of here, So I guess the whole point I'm coming back to do this, set up the camera again and all that junk, is to say, we really need to try to actually look at a person as a person, not just how this facade. Yeah, I don't think that's a good choice of words, but you know what I mean. In other words, not just how this person looks, but give people a chance. in a manner of speaking. In other words, I think we're foolhardy and foolish to just toss someone aside because physically we don't like the way they look. I think, anyway, I don't know. Don't throw any rocks at me about this one, okay? I'm just an old guy babbling like a moron. Anyway, as Pat Condell would say, peace, ladies and gentlemen, peace, and hey, you know, there's more to it than how a person looks. You guys take care. Good night.